Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Maycock, and I'm here to tell you about coaXion, our revolutionary fintech for heavy mobile equipment. Let me start by telling you about Zach. So Zach has a common problem in the heavy construction industry. He's done his time with an independent contractor, done 4 years, and started to build his own book of business. He wants to go out on his own. He rents a machine and he starts to build a strong book himself. But the banks don't like the idea of financing a 7-year-old dozer, even though it is only 3,000 hours old. He's stuck with a situation where he's paying high fixed financing arrangements, irrelevant with how he uses the machine. The bank has no insights into how that machine is treated or its degradation in real time. So they have to make conservative residual value assumptions. Our point of difference is we have a unique understanding around how the equipment is used. We do that by monitoring and combining that with our depth of experience in the heavy equipment condition intelligence space. So when the equipment is working hard, we're able to understand that and price the finance accordingly. Whereas when it's parked up and the machine's value is not really changing, the financing payments reflect that. Over time, what that means is the customer is paying a fixed rate, which covers our interest expense, and then they pay down the interest when they're working. So it more closely aligns with their business cash flow, which is a great advantage. The majority of the usage payments are credited against the customer outstandings, so they are actually paying off their machine when they're making money. And the more they work, the quicker they're going to pay off the machine. How do we do it? We have a telematics unit that monitors the usage on board the machine. We combine that with insights from marketplace pricing, as well as condition intelligence built from 25 years of Dingo software, which is the existing business of my co-founder, Paul Higgins. So we've got access to that, but we're an independent entity with exclusive licensing for the use of that IP in asset finance. And with that, we're able to power our variable finance model, as well as providing advanced analytics in condition and operational data to our customers. So for Zach, he's provided us great validation. He's actually been on a pilot program with us for over a year. It's offered him a solution that's less than half the cost of the rental that he was on previously, and it's given him a pathway to ownership. It's aligned to his variable work demands, and as well, we've been able to give him confidence over the condition of the major components of his piece of equipment. In terms of where we go from here, we've had strong feedback from the market and the testing that we've done to date, and we've actually recently launched, which has given us, I think we're sitting at 3 leads at the moment, Cole. So, we've got strong traction in the 2.5 weeks since we actually launched the product to market, and we're looking to distribute through established channels, so both finance brokers as well as through partnerships with equipment sales providers. In terms of differentiation, everyone's familiar with the banks, but the banks have a very conservative view around credit of both the customer as well as condition of the asset. There's fintech lenders who are doing things around technology, but they don't have the unique understanding around the condition of the equipment as well as how it degrades over time. Whereas those that do have that understanding aren't taking a progressive approach to the financing. And you may say, well, what about Caterpillar and the likes? Sure, they're the gorilla in the room, but they're not incentivized actually to change the way they finance the equipment because they make their money from sales of parts and the service revenue that they generate under warranty. So they're not looking to do the same thing that we are really trying to do. So we're a first mover in this space for heavy mobile equipment. In terms of the opportunity, everyone knows how strong construction is, and it's a massive platform for growth off the back of the pandemic. So we're riding the tailwinds of industry. We're starting in Australia as a fintech lender, but the real opportunity is moving to a SaaS model into the US. So we've already got strong reception from established financiers in the regions, and we've also got a team which is which has a lot of experience in that space. So both Paul Higgins, who took Dingo with Cole, our new CEO, to the US 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and then Cole subsequently built a fintech business based out of the US. So we've got proven track record there. We're currently in the midst of closing our seed funding round. So we're almost there. We've got 900K committed, and I would love to hear your questions and further the conversation.